Are you thinking about putting your house on the market? Well, if so, this morning we have some pro tips on how to sell your home for the most money.
Hey, my name is Natalie Blalock. And here are a few pro tips on how to get the most money for your home. Tip number 1, remove personal items and declutter. Buyers need to envision themselves in their own space. So despite what you may think, pictures of your family, pets, other memorabilia that make it feel like home to you can be very distracting to buyers. A neutral space with not a lot of clutter will really help them visualize themselves living there. Tip number 2, prioritize your renovations. The kitchen and bathroom are the 2 rooms in the house that add the most value. Buyers are definitely willing to pay a premium if things are on trend inside a home. Get the biggest bang for your buck by adding some paint, replacing countertops and appliances. Tip number 3, invest in paint. I have seen time and time again when sellers have painted the home white, they have seen an extreme increase in value. I've seen homes get around $25,000 more. I've seen builders try homes that are gray or these darker colors to just try something different, and then I'll drive down the street 2 weeks later and the home is painted white. Tip number 4, make a great first impression. Before buyers walk into a home, they're taking note really of everything on the exterior. Investing in a landscaper to have that fresh cut grass, beautiful new potted plants, or some fresh flower beds around the mailbox will really go a long way. You'll boost the home sales price anywhere from 6% to as much as 28% by just upgrading the curb appeal.
You can check out more pro tips by going to youtube.com/11alive.